Right, damn it, because I meant to turn this on a bit earlier. Oops, sorry, strong language. I had a look on the Industrial Craft Wiki today because I had a feeling that I didn't actually need the HV Transformer, which I've got there, which I didn't... Did I officially build that? I can't remember. I'll have to watch my recordings from last play session to check whether I built the HV Transformer officially or not. But no, for an MFSU, or MFS unit if you're reading the wiki, you should be able to feed that straight into an MV Transformer, because the MV Transformer high voltage side is 512 EUT. So if I just connect this to here, it shouldn't go bang. Now we find out for sure. Let's put that MV Transformer in there just in case. I'll give myself one glass fibre, because if this goes bang, it doesn't go bang. And we've got a small amount of drain from there. Let's help it along. That suggests we haven't got any power coming in at the moment. I haven't checked what time of day it is. I haven't the faintest idea. I'd be lying if I said I knew what time of day it is, because I don't. Really should make a charging table desk thing. Right, let's look up here. Oh, it's night. That explains a lot. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say on that subject. Is you can go straight from an MFS unit into an MV transformer if all you need is the lower voltages, and that's an MFE, isn't it? Yeah. So that goes into, yeah, okay, I remember. Second thing, my power generation is off at the moment. It has in fact run out of fuel, but I've turned it off as well. And the reason for that is, in here, oh, I just spoiled my surprise. I've doubled up on the number of pools, and I've made another power generation. Now, this one is on 0, i.e. my water pumping, so that is pushing water to all of these engines and all of those engines and the water tank, although most of that lot is full. So you'll probably find it's not actually drawing much water at the moment, irrespective. And then I've got this one set to 2, which is my oil pump. He said check in his little book where he's written all these things down. No, number 2 is my lava pump. And this is number 3, which is my oil pump. That's the power for the lava pump and the power for the oil pump, respectively. My plan, if I can figure out how to wire it in red power, is to wire this pair of engines separately from this pair of engines, but this pair of engines is ORed to both of these. So if either of these is on, they will be on. Just to make sure there's water pumping, there's more than enough water pumping, I should say. But for now, I've just run a little bit of redstone wire and I've got it turned on just to... Well, mostly it was because that side, these 6 engines, all 3 of the water engines went off before the power engines... Sorry, the 2 water engines went off before the 4 power engines did, so there was a slim chance I could have run out of water, which I didn't want to happen, obviously. So yeah, I mean, I've got this wired up I've got this piped the same as the other engines. I've got redstones down there just so I can check for water being in there, so that I can do an emergency off for when they feel like being naughty to me. The rest of this space here I'm going to devote to a a bucket filler, an automated bucket filler station that can make me lava cells, so that about here, let's say here, I can have some geothermal power units, and their output in terms of energy will go into mass fabs. One to start with, but I'll put more in as I get a chance. I may or may not put an MFSU into the loop between the geothermal power units and the mass fabs. I'm not sure I actually need them, need one, but it would be a handy thing to have one in there, just to buffer between the geothermals and the mass fab. Because as you all well know, I've got a couple of recyclers making scrap, and I might as well start putting that to some use. So there we go, that's the plan. It's not the plan as has been implemented yet, but it's on the list of things to do. 1. So I've been looking at the recipe for the bucket filler, because I'll need that if I'm going to make a lava cell production line, amongst other things. And that's the simplicity of a wooden waterproof pipe, a golden waterproof pipe, 2 stone gears and a tank. Gives you the bucket filler. And I just so happen to have a big chunk of what I need to make that. Here we go. Sticks. I don't think I've got all that much prepared wood. No, but there's some more transport pipe. I didn't realise that was in there. Right, well, that being the case, I'm going to have to go and cut down some trees. Where is my axe? Okay, and another little incremental change that I haven't bothered to show you but has happened. I did all of my solar flowers up on top of the roof. Figured I might as well, given that I've got an MFE there now, sorry, MFSU in fact. Given I've got an MFSU now, I might as well throw all the power I can at it. If comes to shove, I might get rid of it at a later point. Some of that solar. Pop. See, I now know why all you professional guys, and I use that term loosely but advisedly, you guys who've been doing these Minecraft videos for years, or at least months more than I have, I see why you all leave one on the ground. Where have they gone? There. Because I am going to put the trees back that I'm chopping out. That was there. See, I knew that was going to happen. Let's be really generous. There. Planted more than I chopped up. Right, so that should give me plenty enough. I might even have enough to do the fencing as well. I still haven't done that, have I? Tell you what, if I've got enough spare wood, I will do the fencing now. Don't need to go that way. Need to go that way. Right, so splat 60. Well, I definitely haven't got enough to do that now, have I? stupidity. That's what that was. 2 of them and 2 of them. Right, so 2 wooden gears, tank in the middle. Oh, no. There we go. So 2 stone gears, tank in the middle, golden pipe at the bottom, wooden pipe at the top, 1 pump bucket filler. That is a bit dark, isn't it? Hadn't noticed that until now. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Yep. And there. There. That one. Oh, the advantages of being able to put things in the roof like that. That just gives me that little bit more light. Yeah, in case it's not obvious, I'm on absolute highest brightness now. Brightness bright. Because I now understand what some of my subscribers have said earlier on with it being a bit... Right. So all I need to do is feed that some lava. And things, and job's done. Do you like that? How I made that as simple as do one thing and the job's done. No. I wonder. You can go back. Oh, that's wondrous. Having said that, I do need lots of stick, don't I? Let's keep that as wood for now, though. No, I haven't got my jetpack on. Jetpack. Right. Now, Andreas, just to give you some idea, today is the day you sent your suggestion for making the colours of the lights different in each of these podules. So, to start with, I've made the bedroom purple. There's a very good reason for that, and I'm not going to go into it. And I'm thinking this one in front of the garden could be green. But I'm not going to do that now, because I haven't got all the bits on me to do it. Not lime green, the darker green. So anyway, on with the show. Well, I've got more than 10 there. Oh, I haven't got enough. Yeah, you'd need 60 twit. That'll do. Right, that is definitely not enough to do this job. But it is enough to make a start on this job. So, there we go. Tell you what, I'm going to switch back to that. Fancy. And this garden is pretty square, so I've got 6 left. I've got 6 left. I know that's only 2, but sometimes only 2 can be just enough. Whew. Oh, it's getting to be dark. There you go. There's the other 2 solar flowers up and running. So, anyhow, bucket filler made, fencing started. That's not a bad job of work to that point.